Howdy, howdy. Welcome to our neck of the woods.
Yeah. Hey there.
Hello, everybody. We are sure ready for this evening, aren't we?
Yeah.
Anyways, I need to get the chat window up so Tammy can read it. So let's do that real quick.
Yeah.
And then we will commence. We have a little bit to talk about this evening, and we've been, hold on. Why isn't that going? Let's do that. Bam. Okay. You guys can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
But if you are there, give us a thumbs up. Let us know how the video and the sound is doing. And that way we know we're not in silent mode. But this week we've been heavy working every single day on the cook shed.
On the cook shed.
And wearing ourselves out. I'm going to bed early and I'm waking up late.
Yep. It's a workout.
Yep,
It is a workout.
My dad calls me up on the phone and he can no longer say, oh yeah, except for today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, today is, I'm going to tell you what he did. He calls up on the phone and then he says, how come you haven't gotten anything done this month? You haven't worked at all.
A single day this month.
A single day this month.
And we have been busting our butt.
We've been out there. I said, what are you talking about? We've been out there. I've been out there like at 7, 8 o'clock at night. And he says, you haven't done anything this month.
And he kept saying it. And we were like, what are you talking about? Today is March 1st. So no, we haven't done anything.
So today at 9 o'clock this morning, he was saying, you know, when I said it was, when I realized it was March 1st, no, we haven't done any work.
This month.
This month. This is the first. So,
oh my goodness.
Anyway, that is, he had me going. Yeah. I told him he kept going on and on and on. And Tammy
I'm going to hang up.
Yeah, I said, I'm going to hang up on you. I said, I've been out there like in the cook shed, 7, 8 o'clock at night, working diligently to try to
get this thing done.
Get it done. It's a little bit, it's intense. I'm telling you, this is an engineering feat.
He thought he was just going to go in there and boom, 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 boom. And
everything is going together the way I envision it.
Right. It's just taking way longer.
It's just you know, with the level, you know, the cook shed itself, pole barn is not
level.
It's not level. It's not square, so you can't measure anything. You have to kind of like build it as you go.
As you go, every piece.
And Tammy is a fanatic about stuff being level.
Yeah.
So when I measure over here and I'm okay, by the time I put the level up there, I have to kind of like readjust everything to, well, you know, to match the measurements or whatever. But we've been working real hard out there. I have a little bit more, I guess what you would call B-roll, for the video that we're going to be putting together on that. No, and I got a vision. What did we watch last night? We watched that Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible, and I just envisioned that Mission Impossible music while I'm out here trying to work my way through the shed and get all that stuff done. So, you know, and Tammy's constantly handing me, you know, a screw gun, handing me screws.
Where's my measuring tape?
Yeah, where's the measuring tape? Where's the marker at? Yeah. You know, go get me a 2x4. Yeah. It's just nonstop. 2x2.
And we can't. You really can't film it. I mean, I took.
Oh, you can't even hardly
took little
stand
snapshots of this and that. And,
but
you know,
wait
30 seconds of that.
I'm gonna throw Tammy under the bus because you guys know, right? I did that. what do you call it? The lean-to is what we call it. You know, the covered area where only, you know, half of it, one side has a wall and the front side has a wall. And then I put my plywood on the floor and put an OSB up. Well, that was where I told Tammy she could start. Tammy, it's hard to hear you. Where's your microphone?
Where do you think?
You got it? You got it handy?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to hear you, they say. Well, go get it, pull it out, and then come back. You probably got it upside down and pointed in and hitting your skin. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Just come on. Just get over here. I'll help you out. Tammy probably had it inside, upside down like that. Okay, so
you're gonna stick it on my no, you are not putting it on my glasses.
I ought to keep it like that. But now if I put it right here, I gotta be careful it doesn't touch your throat so that it doesn't vibrate inside there. Can I do that? There we go. That works out great.
Something will work.
So how's that, guys? Anyway, let's see. She had a chicken parmesan yesterday. It was wow. Other than the peppers, I don't like them much, but was great. Let's see here. So what was we talking about? Oh yeah. I put that. Yeah, I'm gonna throw her under the bus because I put that the whole idea so Tammy didn't have to like put all the stuff out in the yard. You know, she was supposed to go out there and pile it all up under that lean-to. And I showed you guys that last week.
Yeah.
And, you know, we'll be having more video on that later.
Yeah.
But none of that stuff is making it out there.
No, it's piled everywhere. And then we had rain. It said we was going to get an inch of rain in just a couple of hours. So I run out there and threw plastic over all of it to keep it from getting wet.
Anyway, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to put this over here, Tammy, so we can see it. Okay. But I'll go ahead and I'll show you. I put a few video clips together and I put a little bit of music together. None of it's a finished product.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing is in any kind of order or discussion or tuned to the music of the rain or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and just show this to you and
prove we're not lying.
Not that we're not lying, but we're just gonna show you what real life does to you. You know, when you're too old, you don't want to walk that far, and you know you don't want to move.
Heavy.
You don't want to. You don't want to move everything out of the way because it's too much trouble to bend over or anything like that. You should see me climbing up and down the ladder.
Oh,
Tammy hollers and screams at me because she's worried about me falling.
Because he goes up one step and then goes ow, you know, because it hurt his hip, you know, and I'm like,
no, it hurt my hip. I walked in there the other day and I had to. I didn't want to move this one shelf out of the way. And I was carrying 2x4, 2x2s or something. I went in and I had to kind of like duck and spin and then rotate what I was carrying to get in through the door of the cook shed to get over there where I was working. And I wrenched my side, I wrenched my back is what I did. And so for the last 2-3 days, every time I even get close to, you know, bending down like that, because I'm pushing on my side right now and it is sore. But yeah, so every time I turn around, you know, that is getting me. And when it hurts, I mean, I do, you know, want a little bit of sympathy, but there's silence. But I can't say anything because Tammy goes through the same stuff and she's usually hollering and screaming and ow.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead. I think I got it set up. If I have the microphones turned on, and I have the video set up. It's a couple 3 minutes long. It's not a whole lot. We'll talk a little bit. I got the microphones set up for that. So if you can hear it, give us a thumbs up. If you can't hear us talking, then during the videos, and then I'll try to do some troubleshooting.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
We just won't do it. That way it's not causing any
Well, there is a little bit of music with it. So if there's any technical difficulties, hopefully, we'll survive.
Yeah.
All right. So let me do. All right. So here we go, guys. Hold on.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, there's our yard.
And I'm not done.
And she's not done.
I still got stuff in that shed.
She's cleaning up her spice rack. I figured out how to get that mounted.
Yeah, he's gonna remount because I really do like that. It's just right for my spices, and I really want to keep that. So he found a way to mount it for me.
Anyway, we figured out how to. Tammy was worried about all that painting, and I told her, I said, take it out there and just roll it.
Yeah, just go roll it. So
so we did that. That's Tammy's
younger sister.
Younger 40s, mid 40s.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, she came over to help us. Oh, wait till you see her shoes up here in a little bit. I did a little video on her shoes. This is what when you see the shoes, this is what she wore to work. Okay.
She likes those shoes.
I know. And there's we're painting all the OSB and all the plywood, before we, measure it, cut it, and put it in. And so we had, I don't know, like 10, 12 sheets, 5 sheets of plywood and 6, 8. See, there's her shoes. Aren't those things cute?
She's gonna kick in.
Anyway, so that was the first coat of paint, and Miranda went back over it, and she did apply a second coat. She wanted to make sure she could get it sealed. And here's the inside. Isn't that looking great?
It really looks.
I mean, it looks good.
So good.
You thought her kitchen looked good before. Wait till I get this thing done.
Oh, it looks so good, y'all.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm lining and getting up all the 2x2s, and I'm suspending. That's where the counter area is, and I'm suspending the shelves from the rafters. And of course, you saw how that went. And here's how all the shelves are going to line up. I'm going to do the whole back and then the whole other side like that. And like I said, she wants to make sure everything's level. Okay, so there you go.
It's gotta be level.
There's the level, but I put the level up there. I got to wrap the 2x2s around, and so I had to make sure they were okay. And so, and after, I did this and got the other 2x2s up on the outside, then we just, I ripped all the plywood down, and then we slid it in from the end. And you can see right here that I'm just screwing that to the 2x2s. Now, I know this is not a modern kitchen, but I'm going to tell you what, this is
my kitchen.
This is what makes us feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Rough cut, rustic, earth tones, the whole thing. There's Tammy's cabinet right there that she was cleaning. You can't really see it because it was getting dark outside, but I did a real quick clip of that. That's about as far as we are right now. Now that's not the countertop.
Yeah, that's not my countertop.
I just set that plywood on there to so we could begin setting things on it. All right, so I'm going to go back up here, and here we are.
We are.
Once again, voila.
Yep.
All right. But that's why don't we see the level? You did. I showed you the level. It was in there. It's coming if you hadn't seen it yet. Studio 8. Look at the poor old 1998 Dodge. Yeah. That's a 99, by the way.
Oh, Keith wants to know if Jake can come cook with me. Sure. Yeah, sure. Tell him to come on.
If Jake can come cook with Tammy, yeah, come
You
on
gotta wait
down.
till we get this kitchen done, but then,
Oh yeah, there ain't no cooking going on out there right now.
No cooking right now.
I got the oven shoved all the way to one side.
Yeah.
And she's like boxed up in this little spot.
Yeah.
And we've ate spaghetti for the last 3 days.
3 days. I made spaghetti, and then I made baked spaghetti, and then we had baked spaghetti again.
Yep. And and Tammy forgot we was having the live this evening, and she forgot to cook dinner tonight. But we did eat a late lunch, and we ate that baked spaghetti. That stuff was good. We're gonna do a video on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Because that stuff is absolutely.
It was a because I hadn't been to the grocery store. I mean, so whatever I got's what I got, and so I made that spaghetti, and then we had lots of leftover sauce and a half a box of spaghetti, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna bake it. Well, I thought I had some mozzarella. Normally, you like layer it with mozzarella, and then you layer some cheddar on top, and it's really good. Well, I went in the fridge. I didn't have any mozzarella. I went in the freezer, and I didn't have any mozzarella. And I'm like, so I go back to my cheese because I always have cheese because we love cheese. All right, and I had some Philadelphia cream cheese with garden herbs or something. Anyway, they had them like marked way down there. It was like, I don't know, like $1.39 or something instead of $2 or $3 like it usually is. Anyway, I had bought 2 or 3 of them, and I was like, well, I don't know why that wouldn't work. I put that stuff in there. Oh, it just changed the entire flavor of that thing. It was so good.
Yeah, and what I really liked about it is, with that cheese in there.
Yeah.
Then she put another layer of cheddar cheese on top. Did you tell him that? Because I wasn't paying attention. And she put a layer of cheddar cheese on there, and then she put it in a toaster oven.
Yeah, and then I put it.
And then it got all crusty on top, and it kind of really firmed up that spaghetti with that cheese.
Yeah. It was really, really good.
It was rich. It took me a half hour to eat my bowl.
Not me. I was just going to town.
Yeah,
this is good.
Hard. I mean, I can't eat very much these days, but after I took a few bites, I'm going, oh gosh, I'm full. I don't want to eat. And then after I sat there for a second, I said, boy, that was good. So then I'd go and eat a little bit more. And then I sit some more. I take another bite, and then I sit a little bit more. And then I finished eating it. And I told Tammy she didn't have to wash the dishes because I cleaned out the bowl. Yep. But anyway, yeah, Keith, if Jake wants to come over and cook, we'll make it fun. But
yeah, we will.
You know what? We got a requirement, and that requirement is he comes over and helps me finish this kitchen.
Yeah.
I need some serious, agile, young blood. But I'm guessing Tammy's probably got another a quarter day.
Yeah, I got at least a quarter day because I still all that stuff in the yard, and I still have stuff in there.
Yeah.
So
that table that you see her working on.
Yeah, it's underneath is full of buckets still. I still those 2 dressers where I keep canned goods. Those have to be empty because those are coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know how I had all that stuff.
But that table that she uses, where you see her do all her cutting and stuff like that right next to the stove, that sucker is piled.
Yeah.
This high with
stuff. Just stuff.
I'd say more stuff, but yeah.
He calls it junk, but it's stuff.
No, I didn't call it junk either. I just said you got a bunch of
junk.
Yeah. Okay. So but guys, we have been Miss Johnny, I know I don't know if you got a chance to see those videos where we was working on the thing, but when we originally set that up a few years ago, it was mostly done with stuff that we already had. We didn't have the means or the ability, to finance you know, getting that thing built out like we wanted to. In fact, we really didn't know how we wanted it to end up, because if you watched a lot of the early videos, early videos, you know, Tammy's stove is crammed up against the wall, and we had, what's that thing? Oh, the pot hanger.
Yeah,
the pot hanger was hanging down. It had all her pots. We thought, oh wow, you know, she's got her pot hanger. It's over the stove.
Yeah,
you know, and it's kind of, you know, and that's kind of like, you know, what she wanted was a pot hanger. She's got a lot of cast iron.
Yeah, and it's nice to just have it right there, and you can just take it down and use it. You know, wash it and put it right back up.
But every time we would go to do the video,
he'd bang the camera.
Yeah, I'd hit the pots. You could see the pots all bouncing back and forth.
And then they would start clang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang,
Yeah, they did that. And so anyway, we ended up taking the stove and then moving it out and adjusting it and putting that at somewhat of an angle.
Yeah, and then took the...
And then I said, okay, the stove's out of the way. Now I can get shots over here from the side. But I didn't think about the pots yet. Okay? What I found out was that... thank you so much, Mr. Keith. Thank you so much. And
yes, we still have the smoker, and no, we have not used it.
But we're gonna use it. I'm telling you, I look at that thing all the time.
You can let Jake do something in the smoker. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
But anyway, Keith, you just made my day. We don't get super chats.
Yeah. That's our first super chat.
No, that's our third one.
Oh, it's a third one?
I think that's the third one. Yeah. That's the third one.
You're in the top 3.
Yeah, actually, he's the top 1 right now.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, sir. But yeah, tell Jake come over. In fact, why don't you and him come? Well,
you
gotta
gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys aren't retired. You guys got to go to work tomorrow. But so what was we talking about? Keith got me distracted.
The smoker and Jake and.
But we was talking.
The rest was a cook shed, so I don't know where we were at in there.
Oh yeah, I know what I was talking about. We didn't, because I moved the stove over and those pots were still hanging there. So I get up in there and I start trying to record closer to where the table is stuff, and I start hitting my head, and then they would really clank around, and so I ended up taking that down and putting it up because it was just too much.
Yeah. We're hoping we can hang it again, but not over the stove.
No, it's going to be in the same spot though.
Yeah, I think we're going to put it back where it was, but it won't be in the way. But
it won't be in the way.
I can still get to it.
And then, the way we had the stove and the refrigerator set up over there, it really took up a lot of room. Walking. Past them to get in. Yeah. And the end of the cook shed where the director is, Tammy did nothing but pile a bunch of crap over there
because nobody could see it.
And then I couldn't even move around. And I don't know if you guys seen my new camera rig, but
it's big,
pretty cool.
It's big.
I got.
I don't know about cool, but it's
cool. I got this. I got this. I ended up.
It looks like a boomerang.
No, it looks like a very nice rig. I got a real heavy duty tripod, and I got what do you call that? A dolly for it, and so I mount it on the dolly so I can move the tripod around on the dolly. And then I got a boom, and I can take and raise and lower the camera like that. And then I got a head on the end of that boom that I can angle up and down, left and right. And so I can just kind of go, whoosh. Yeah. There you go. And once we get set up, my point was, now that the stove, the refrigerator and freezers are on that end. Tammy can't pile anything there.
I can't put anything there anymore.
Any
but
longer.
I shouldn't have to
because I'm building the counter and the shelves.
Yeah, I shouldn't.
All in the way. She can't pile up anything on the sides either. And
you just wait.
You know,
I can find a way.
Yeah, she'll find a way.
Yeah.
But I will. But now I got more room out there to actually do the recording.
Yeah.
And I don't have to go around anything. Yeah. I can actually roll the rig all the way from one side and roll the rig all the way back to the other.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we're going to have enough room where that, if you've seen where the counter is going, the stove's going to sit
right next to
right next to it.
Right next to the counter.
And then the other side, the wall's only going to come out about like a foot. No, 16 inches.
Yeah.
16 inches. But I'll have, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6.5, 6. I will have 4.5 feet. And she'll have 4.5 feet.
Yeah.
So that she can carry the groceries.
Yeah.
In and out. And not only that, she doesn't have to go in and walk all the way around the stove. She can just like walk straight in. Anyway, so
it's getting there.
It's getting there. But what I was saying is we had no idea.
From having raccoons in there to now, it's come a long, long way.
Yeah.
A long, long way.
Yeah, we have we have come a long way. But what I was saying is, we set up the table and our spice rack and those shelves in the back. Yeah. Those came out of the pool hall that we needed or that we had. And so we used those. And, everything that went in there.
We already had.
Yeah. So we just tried to make the best with what we have. And over the last year, we've been talking a lot about it. And I've been engineering this vision in my mind on what to do about the kitchen. And my biggest complaint is I didn't have any room. Yeah. And her biggest complaint was
it's set up funky. And I didn't have any storage space. That's why stuff was always sitting on the floor.
So I asked her how she wanted it put together.
And I said I wanted shelves from one side all the way around. Then nothing would be on the floor.
Oh, no. She says, I want shelves all around.
All around.
From the floor
to the
ceiling. And so all those shelves that you've seen that we're coming next Sunday. I'm bringing the TV to watch NASCAR. I also have some building materials you might be interested in. Okay. 2x4s, plywood, OSB. I'll take it all. So he distracted me again.
Yeah, no, we're not picky.
Not picky. Yeah, but shelves from the floor to ceiling. Oh, yeah, that takes me back to we were discussing this today. I don't know if
we'll be ready by Sunday though. I mean, I really don't know if we'll be
ready. Oh no,
by
he's
Sunday.
coming over to work.
Oh, okay.
It's a working Sunday.
A working Sunday. Go, yeah.
It's a working Sunday. Hey, feel free to take a day off from work and come over. I might actually have all the shelves up by next Sunday. I mean, maybe. I am running out of wood.
Yeah, what? Maybe.
I mean, we're running.
It wouldn't be put back together by Sunday. I can tell you that. I know.
She just don't know. Once the shelves go up, she's going to get so excited.
Well, yeah, I'll be excited.
She's going to be like running. She's going to try to figure out. She's going to. When he buys a new tripod, I make sure it can also hold my HF antennas and I think I got I do too, but I got this one tripod I got out here. I got distracted again.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the shelves, because she said that she says, oh, I don't know if I'm going to have enough room out here. Okay, because I need somewhere to put all my jars.
My empty jars.
My empty jars. And so I'm going, what are you going to need to put jars out there in the...
Yeah, I said
That's the laundry room.
I said I wanted to keep that one metal shelf and put it in the laundry room, and I could put
that
all
thing's
the
going to the
empty
junkyard.
jars in there. And he's like, that thing's going to the dump. And
yeah.
You aren't going to need that. You're going to have enough shelves.
And I said,
here.
well, what are you going to need
okay.
more shelf space for? I
said,
said,
okay.
by the time I get done building this, I said, you ain't even going to have enough stuff to put on.
Right. He thinks.
And so she says, oh, yes, I will. And I said, no, you won't. But I told her, I said, those 2 shelves out there, if you compare the shelves that are going to be built compared to how much shelf space you had, you're going to have 6.5 shelves or a box, you know, like that big old tall cabinet that you see, the 4x8, going to have the equivalent of 6.5 of those of shelf space.
That's what he says. That's what he says.
You watch.
Well, yeah. I mean, if he does what, I mean, you know, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I'm kind of excited because it gives me.
It's just every time we turn around, the budget keeps jumping. You know, the budget just keeps jumping. Like paint, you know, it's $35 a gallon for that paint, and we chose that paint because it was indoor, outdoor. It's barn paint. I mean, that's what it is. It's barn paint.
Barn and fence paint.
Barn and fence paint. So that I wouldn't have to do it again. You know, I mean, I'll die. That stuff will still be on the wall, right? But it keeps that, you know, it's raw wood. So it keeps drinking it and drinking it and drinking it. And it's just like.
We just soaked it up.
I
thought we could probably paint the shelves.
Gallons. We've already been through 3 gallons and we're probably going to need another 2. I don't know. It's just.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I bought 1 gallon of paint, and then we bought another gallon of paint.
Then we went back and bought. We had to make. They didn't have any more paint, and we had to wait for the paint to come.
That was the second one we got. Now we got to go back and get a third.
No, we already have 3.
No.
There's 3 paint cans out there. We've used 3 cans of paint. No, because you used one over there.
I used it. Yeah, but I didn't count that for the cook shed. Yeah.
Well,
for the lean-to area. You know, but I mean, I had a gallon of paint for my project.
Yeah.
To get her ready to put her stuff out in the middle of the yard. And but now on this project, the kitchen itself, we used those 2 gallons plus about this much.
Yeah.
About that much paint that was left over from before.
Right.
So
it's a lot of paint.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that project done, because then we can move on to a lot of the other things. I mean, we are making serious.
Yeah, we were making really good progress.
We are making
We're
progress.
happy. We're happy.
We haven't, we're not being called upon to build traps very much, and we don't need to.
Right.
Very much.
Right.
Just, what we build them just so we can have
spending money to do stuff like that.
Yeah. And so we haven't built traps in probably about
2 months.
No, we just finished up that once. When did we finish up that last set? Wasn't that like 3 weeks ago?
January, yeah. End of January, first week.
Oh, that's
February.
right. This is March.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't built a trap in a month.
Yeah.
He called me up on the phone. He says, well, you about ready for some traps?
You ready for some traps?
He has custom order, and he likes for us to do the custom orders because
we actually listen.
We are the best trap builders in the entire state of Florida.
Oh, I wouldn't know about all that.
Yeah,
we are pretty good.
We are pretty good, and they look good. Even Angie's his daughter. She says, I know when you build a trap. I can tell. She says they are so neat. And I've even gone to West Marine. Yeah. And then they would have like a whole pile of traps sitting out in the middle of their floor. And I went over there and I'd look at them and I said, you know what? Them things ain't worth a crap. You know, I mean, the rings and the bending and the baffles and no, we got the best crab traps in the whole damn state.
Yeah. Well, we probably do.
I'll go into competition.
Yeah. Now, I will put mine up against.
Yeah, I will put mine up against there. And I said, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Let me tell you why I do this. Let me tell you why I do that. But not that I'm proud of it. Okay. But because I really don't want to do it anymore. Do you?
Not really. Not really, but I will.
No, we got September.
Extra money for extra projects comes in real handy.
You know, but when her Social Security kicks in this September, you know, we might even be like, I don't know.
We'd be all right.
We'll be all right.
Yeah. Miss Johnny, that thrift store is called What You Got. Just exactly like that. What You Got. And it's on Brevard Street in Frenchtown. And it is the best place on the planet. Let me tell you what she just...
Is she even? Is she from? I thought she was out. Oh, when she goes to Tallahassee.
My sister and I went just last week, and she had just got in a new shipment, and she had the bale wire jars, the bale wire jars, the ones that you pull the bale off of the top, and it's glass, and then it sits on there. She had those. I did not buy them. I wanted to real bad, but I didn't know if I could still buy those seals. I mean, no, you know, those jars are not made anymore anywhere, and I didn't know if I could find the rings, or not rings, the gaskets. They take gaskets, but I found them. Lehman's store still sells those, so if she still has them next week, if I get a chance to run into town, I will probably get me some of those jars, because she probably had 25 or more of those bale wire, really nice. They were beautiful. Didn't I run my fingers around them? They didn't have any nicks, or they were gorgeous. But I left them. I know Rady's sitting over there. Look at that face. Look at that face. Like I need another jar. I understand.
It's just like she needs
But
another.
they are
Like she needs
beautiful.
another. What do you call them? Stock pots.
Yeah, stock pot. Aldi had a stock pot. What I would call a spaghetti pot. It's the one that's only that tall. Okay, well, there's a story behind that. I have that size pot, but Randy uses that pot underneath our air conditioner because it has a drain thing on the back of our air conditioner. So he took my pot. So then I didn't have a spaghetti pot.
She did. I told her she could have it.
So whenever I make spaghetti, I have to make it in my big stock pot. Whatever.
And the story was she didn't hear me tell her get her pot.
Yeah, I thought
we don't use that thing anymore.
I thought he said go get the pot.
No, so I did
went
not.
To Aldi's and I got the pot.
And she spent $30. That's like freaking, you know, what's 30 divided by $4? 30 divided by
$7.
That's 7 2x4.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I thought he
$30
said go get
is
the pot.
3 sheets of OSB.
So when I went back to Aldi's, they still had the pot. I bought the pot. And
I was really so mad because I told her she could have her stock pot back.
Well, he was saying go get my pot back is what he was saying, but I thought he said
no.
So I went and got the pot. No, I didn't need the pot. I had
and she didn't need to, but she did it anyway, only because she wanted to. And she got $30. You know, or she got a little bit of money from my dad for cleaning the house while they went on their cruise. Yeah. And so she says, ooh, look, I got money. So
I got money. I spent it.
Yeah.
I went and got the pot. But anyway, Miss Johnny, no, we would not go to the flea market and sell traps. That just would not.
I don't want to have nothing to do with crab
And
trucks.
actually, the flea market's gone.
Oh yeah, the flea market
Flea
is
market
leveled.
is leveled.
Leveled.
It is gone. It's gone.
Yeah, the towel. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
We used to love to go to the flea market, and then you know what we would do a lot of times when we were like short on veggies and stuff, we'd go up to the flea market, and then the the Mexican vendors, they would have vegetables all
everywhere.
everywhere from one end of the flea market to the other, and you could go up and you could buy baskets of tomatoes and cucumbers and heads of lettuce and peppers and stuff like that for like $3.
They're shut down. We don't have a flea market anymore.
They're gone. It's leveled. It looks like a tornado went through.
Yeah.
They tore the roof systems. They tore everything down. It's just like gone. It's not all gone. It's just like smashed to the ground. Everything just got knocked down, and they might have hauled a lot of stuff off, but a lot of it is just like all over the ground. It's just horrible. I can't believe decades.
Yeah.
There's no telling.
Things change, I guess. But we don't have a flea market anymore.
We do not have a flea market.
I wouldn't go up there to sell crab traps, though. That's a real specialized.
We did go up there to sell crabs and seafood. We did
have a booth at the flea market, for a long time, couple years.
Yeah,
we sold seafood there, but
what we couldn't figure out how to sell the crabs and everything, and then we ended up getting a lot of like shrimp and fish and stuff like that from a local seafood distributor. And so we would take shrimp and fish and take our crabs and go up there and sell crabs by a dozen, sell shrimp by the pound. And that's how we made our money. But then we ended up getting a regular buyer.
Yeah.
And so he says, I want to buy everything you got. So for probably about 2 years, he bought crabs from us, and he paid us a little bit more so that we wouldn't sell them to somebody else, because when he needed crabs and nobody else had them, he knew he would have them. Yeah. And so we ended up not going to the flea market anymore. But I actually I need to find that video. Remember how we did that? I did that video when on the boat, crabbing, and then at the end, I showed us,
at the flea market.
At the flea market, and my grandson, who's probably about 4 or 5 years old at that time,
Connor was only 3, 4. He was little.
I said 4. I went to 5. You said 3 or 4.
Yeah,
I mean, somewhere around there.
No, he was little.
He's little.
Hey, Miss Ashley.
We got Ashley and Miss Rosanna. I don't know if she's still there. I meant to say hey, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't want to get poked.
Because you do that.
Well, you interrupt me too. But so that's kind of like where that's going. And guys, it's I guess we're just gonna keep I got a lot of things going on in my mind, and I keep getting sidetracked. But I was going to talk about I had to talk with Tammy today, about the channel and what we're going to be doing and stuff like that, because I mean, I really want to do a lot more on ham radio videos. Okay, but right now, work until 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening out there in the kitchen really doesn't leave a whole lot of time for doing that. I mean, it's not like I can just stop, turn the radio on, and say, "Hey guys, there's a lot of stuff that I want to go over and a lot of stuff I want to talk about." Kind of like, I just partnered with that ham radio prep outfit, and they say that you can get your ham radio license in a week.
Yep.
And I actually I have been studying for my extra license. You know, I'll be top dog in the amateur radio business. I'll be an extra, Chris. How about that? I'm already on lesson 3, and I'm getting 100% on my quizzes. But it is a very easy to follow program. And so I'm going to do a video on that too. And then I'm going to do videos on how to operate the radio and, you know, what all those little buttons and stuff do. And I'm also going to do a video on, you know, don't waste. I don't know how Chris feels about this, but I am not a fan on GMRS and FRMS. I better quit while I'm ahead.
Oh, we're on live.
Yeah, we're on live. Yeah. And I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of ham radio and HF. VHF and UHF have their place, but not out here in our neck of the woods, because you can't even, unless you hit a repeater, which is very hard with the little handhelds. You can't, you need a 25 or a 50-watt radio just to pound the repeater so that you can talk on VHF or UHF. And so I'm not a proponent of, urban type radios where you can, if you're in the city, you're in a town or in a subdivision or a hunting group, they all do okay there, but not out here. Ask Tammy. We did road test.
Yeah. It was useless.
Yep.
It was useless. It wouldn't even go from here to the highway.
Yeah, it made it down to that one paved road. I heard you down there. You told me the name of the road, and I said, oh, that's where she was. But I think that the new antennas that I got right here, I think these new little whip antennas.
Though they might go further.
I think we need to do another road test on that.
Do another road test.
Do another road test. And I want to do videos on how to operate the handhelds. Not that they do us any good, but they might do you some good. Yeah. What else is on your mind, dear?
Miss Journey.
Huh?
Miss Journey.
Miss Journey? Hey, y'all, glad I didn't miss you. I've been busy.
Yeah, we've been busy.
We've been busy too. You missed that. You missed a video that we did a little bit earlier. Go back after we get done and watch it. We got about a 2 or 3 minute segment on video clips.
Just little clips.
Just little clips, stuff I'll be putting in the video. Wait till I get done. Wait till I do this video.
That'll be a long video.
I think I need to wait till it gets done because it's going to be kind of like Mission Impossible.
Yeah, Mission Impossible.
Because I wish I could use that theme music. But I've actually found a couple pieces of music that are close. It's going to be like really cool. But you guys know how I like to cut up when I do the videos, right? So, I really, I'm not going to do videos to worry. Yeah. I just like to have fun. Yeah. Tammy, I told Tammy how I was going to do it. She just smiled from ear to ear. She says, yeah, that does sound fun, doesn't it?
That sounds fun. Yeah.
But, so, let's see, our journey, that is Cat.
Yeah.
And the other one is her daughter, Amanda, but I don't see her. I don't see her username up there in the chat. Not that it matters, but let's see. Tomorrow is Monday.
Yep. Tomorrow's Monday.
I know what I'll be doing tomorrow. You got to go. I need you to go get me some 2x4s.
Yeah, I have to go get 2x4s. I have to get paint. I gotta get another gallon of paint.
And but we gotta be careful now because I might have to get another bundle of 2x2s. Yeah. I can't believe them 2x2s cost that much.
And they're warped. Every single one.
They look straight when they're in the bundle, but when you pop that little thing, they all go
pew, pew, pew. I mean, it's like we couldn't find a single straight 2x2.
That's why I had to keep using that level.
Yeah.
So I could shove the thing into place before I screwed it to the wall.
Yeah, because if you just screwed it in like it was, when you got to the end, you go, you know, it looked like, yeah, it is something else.
Hi, cat. I remembered. Our journey is cat. I thought it was KAT, but I guess it's CAT. Catherine, maybe. Yeah. That's what they call my grandma. My grandma, her name was Catherine. They call a lot of her friends called her Cat, and I called her Grandma. Yeah. You called her. Oh, hey, I just family. Her friends called her Cat. Right. Family that called her by name. Her name was Kay. Yeah. It was K, not like KAY. It was just K for Catherine. Yeah. You know, and then yeah, that's what it was. You called her K.
I called her K.
Yeah. I miss my grandma. My grandma was freaking awesome, and she was a hoot. And she
was a hoot, and she's about 4'9".
Yeah, she wasn't but this tall.
This little tiny firecracker.
And she was a firecracker. She goes, listen, don't tell me what I already know, honey. Yeah. And then what she would tell me, she said, don't listen to nobody. You do just what you want to do. Yeah. Yeah. Then people in Brandon, Florida are crazy going up to them gators. What do you see what we do? When we get in that boat and we go out there crabbing, them gators, they don't chase us off. No, I'll be standing on the boat like this. The crab trap be right there in the water, about that far down. There'll be a 8-foot gator.
Right there.
Right there. Laying right there in the water. Waiting for me to bait the trap so it brings him food. And we'd go up into this one slough area, and it was always there. It was a good 8-10 foot gator. You know, you go up around the bend, and that was his bed, and that's where he lay. They pretty much don't bother us. I've never had a gator chase the boat down. The only thing I've ever had chase my boat down is about 5 manatees.
Yeah, manatees. That's why it's so dangerous to mess with manatees, because they love the roar of a motor. That are, you know, if you're going down the river, you're supposed to be going really slow, but it goes, you know, just motor sound. They're curious, and they come right up to the back of the boat, to the motor, because it's
we would just
so we turned it off, and you know, you could pet them. I mean, they're just really, really gentle giants.
Yeah, they got actually close enough that we could pet them.
They are gentle giants, but you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to touch them because they are so gentle.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, because they have every year over in Crystal River. Okay, you can take and you can go out in your boat, and then you can go out there to where the manatees are, and you can get out of the boat and you can actually pet them. Or maybe they don't let you do that.
I don't think they let you do that anymore.
I've seen all kinds of people out there, out the water, you know, snorkeling. Even if you don't touch them, you know, you can get close enough to them that you could touch them, and they would just sit there in the water and look at
you like you're as strange as they are. You know, they're neat little animals. Yeah, they are.
Let's just talk about one more boat thing real quick.
Okay, we'll talk one more boat thing.
The dolphins.
Yeah,
dolphins.
And dolphins love the motor too. They love the wake.
They like the wake. They ride the wake like.
If you're riding fast, like you're coming in, you know, or you're going out, so you're.
You got waves.
They jump in and out of that wake. It is so fun to watch.
They ride the waves like jet skis.
Yeah, they ride.
They're just constantly going like this, and they will follow you for miles.
As far as you go, they will follow you.
They will follow you, and we'll have some of that when we finally get the boat out in the water. I've kind of was hoping to actually be in the water by this week.
Yeah, we thought we'd be in the water by March, but again, life.
But
work.
I had to listen. What Tammy wants, Tammy gets. It's her way, right away, now.
Yeah, y'all know
that. Well, then why do I do everything for you and not for me?
You've been working on that boat for a year.
2 years in between doing your stuff. It's the truth.
Okay.
It is. And so, but the kitchen, we really need to get that done. I mean, that is a priority. The boat kind of has to take a third wheel to finances.
Yeah.
Because we got parts and pieces. I mean, I just bought the steering system.
Yeah.
Okay, and I need to be able to buy a rectifier for the motor. And then I got to buy a couple of batteries. And then I got to buy a bimini top. So there's a lot of things
go out there without a bimini.
I probably could have got everything for what we're going to spend on this kitchen, but
yeah, probably.
Probably. But we're going to, be working on this other set of traps out here. And somebody asked us how long it takes us to build, how much time we got in the trap. So I think what we're going to do, just for fun, is when we start working on these traps, we're going to do a time.
We're going to time it.
We're going to time it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we ought to do. Okay, we got this roll cut. This is how long it took. We got these parts ready. Let's see how many.
We build it by parts.
Yeah, let's see how fast Tammy can get these dressed out. Or I'll build them. Yeah. I can make it fun.
Yeah.
I can make it fun. I can,
We build it by the part and piece. And then
we build it in stages.
In stages, cut, cut, and then so individual traps you really don't know. We can do 100 in a week. But we hadn't done that in a really long time.
We don't want to do that either.
We don't want to do it.
But there were times when we actually needed.
Yeah, when we needed it.
When we need it.
We'd get out there and get it done.
We go out there and then I'll go beg, somebody to build more traps. And I say, give me some wire, give me some wire, give me some wire. Yeah. And then there was times where I don't need any traps. I said, give me just 3 rolls. Give me 3 rolls. Let me do 3 rolls. And I do that like 3 times in a row as fast as we could build it. So we might as well just give me the wire to begin with. Oh, goodness. But right now, when he called up and said, are you ready to build traps? I went, ugh.
I got a special order. And he's like, okay.
Yep. Okay. We got to have X wire funnels now. Yeah. And I said, we can do that. That's rather
by hand. That's by hand. That is absolutely with a hand tool in your hand. It's not with a machine. You can't. Yeah, you got to do those twisting and yeah. So nobody else wants to do it. I mean, nobody wants to do that because it is labor intensive and it's not with a air gun. It's just you and a bent screwdriver.
No, actually, what I did, I took a dipstick tube from an outboard motor, bent the end up, and then ground it to a point. And then
I actually have a bent dipstick.
She's got a bent dipstick.
It works. Gets the job done.
Yeah. No, he says Brandon. Yeah, Brandon is just south of Tampa. Yeah. Actually, I was in Brandon one time. I got to see Robert Conrad. Did I ever tell you that?
Oh, yeah.
The Wild West.
The Wild Wild West man.
Yeah, the secret agent guy. Yeah, they was doing a subdivision opening and they were doing a promotion trying to get people out to the subdivision. And I actually was supposed to be escorted to him directly at the table. where he was sitting,
Mm-hmm.
to shake hands and stuff like that. But the crowd was so intense that he was just sitting there. He was just signing pictures, signing autographs. I wish I could kept that picture. I don't know whatever happened to it, but and they couldn't get me over there to him. So finally, one of the security guys took me, and he muscled his way through the crowd up to the stage, and he told him that this is the one, right? And so he didn't do this for anybody else. He reached up under the table and he grabbed my hand and he shook my hand and then, handed me my picture up under the table. Everybody else had to stand there and wait, and he just signed it. But I did. I mean, I sat there. I was, I wanted to see him. He was my favorite TV star, Robert Conrad. Anyway, what was yours?
I don't know. I don't know.
You didn't have a favorite star, a favorite show that you watched when you was a kid? You remember that? What, Sesame Street, Cookie Monster?
No. Oh, I love the Wild Kingdom.
Oh, well, that was Sunday
I love
nights
the
at
Wild
7
Kingdom.
o'clock. I
Yeah.
like the Wild Kingdom too. I would definitely make it a point
Yeah.
to watch
We
the
always
Wild
watch
Kingdom.
the Wild Kingdom.
Yeah. Have you ever watched the Howdy Doody show?
No.
That was so silly.
That was
It's Howdy
before
Doody
us.
time.
Those were reruns.
It's Howdy Doody. Well, maybe. I mean, no.
Yes.
I think I seen. Well, might have been rerun.
Mm-hmm.
You, we're still here too. Yep.
I don't know that we got too much more to talk about.
No, we don't. If you guys have anything you'd like to bring up, or if you have some suggestions or ideas, go ahead and throw them up there on the screen. Squirrels are so tiny in Florida.
I don't know. They're about that same size in Georgia too, so I don't know. I mean, a squirrel's a squirrel. They're not very big. Did they grow them big up there in Pennsylvania? I mean, ours are only a pound or two.
No,
they're not very big.
They weren't that big up in Canada. We'd go to Canada all the time, and we'd stop off like at Niagara Falls or something like that. And the squirrels are all still so tiny up there too.
I don't know.
Well, but if you do see a squirrel out here, it's probably a good size one.
I don't know. I don't think they get bigger than 3 pounds. That'd probably be a really big squirrel.
Yeah. Anyway, but we just happened to catch what you had said up there, Chris, trying to make conversation for you on the squirrels. So he's gone from Gator.
Yeah, that's it. Secret Service agent Jim West.
Yes.
That's who that was.
That's right. And then he had his buddy Artemis Gordon.
Yeah, Artemis Gordon.
Okay, well, this is going to be the last cup of coffee that I have, so we'll definitely get through this coffee. This area is you should see how I have to set this up to do this inside. It is not studio friendly.
Yeah, it's definitely not studio friendly.
I have to actually do some work in here if we're going to continue to do this. We'll do it in the wintertime.
Yeah, for sure we'll do it in the wintertime.
But but
we got that heater.
Oh yeah.
We made.
Oh, I got to show you guys that heater. I should have took a picture of that heater out there. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, we told y'all last week, that we had went to the Habitat and had got some electrical stuff.
But you could probably. Did you cover that up with plastic?
Yeah, it's covered up. So
you did cover it. I was going to say because it's probably sitting in that wagon. If you go at the beginning of the video and look to the lower right, it might be
No, it's not in the
Right
wagon
there.
anymore. Before that rain, I covered it
Yeah.
up. Then we had some really nice, like 40s, 50s style gas heater. It's cool.
My dad hates this. Just stir this thing up and he can
hear the metal. It's so funny.
I do that just to aggravate him. He goes, what's going on over there? What are you doing? I said, Tammy's washing dishes.
Yeah, he always blames it on me. In Pennsylvania, the size of a small cat.
Yeah, we have got a serious delay going on here. I'm gonna have to go.
We got a pretty good delay, y'all.
I'll have to check the settings to make sure. But we should be coming through pretty good. I don't know how the video quality is or how the sound is, but I mean I don't have lighting good enough for this. Because I got to put light up over here. I got one down here, and then I got this one up here.
And Miss Cat says the squirrels are fat around her because they're eating her corn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, squirrels ain't eating much of anything around here.
No, Essie run them off.
Yeah, we don't see.
It's rare. They have to be really high up in a tree, off like in the woods.
She keeps it pretty sparse.
Yeah.
Got Miss Johnny. She's having her cup of coffee.
He likes Columbo.
Robert Conrad. Oh, Columbo was. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, Columbo. I mean, well, you're younger than I am, so I know. Keep it up. All right, Keith, go ahead. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. The super chat. I appreciate that very much. Jake probably gave you $5. But thank you so much. He says keep it up.
Yeah, you do. Well, we're keeping it up.
Yeah. We're just if you guys will just tune in whenever we put out a video and just kind of hang in there, eventually all these projects that take up so much time, maybe we'll get to where we do other vlogs. A lot of times, after we get done doing the kind of work that we got to do, we're too tired. We're too tired to do like vlogs, or sit there and just talk or something like that. It's and I do have to kind of come to our defense is that we don't move very fast anymore, and we're not agile, and it's hard, to get a lot done. Video and sound is great. Thanks, Miss Johnny. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's great. I'm looking at the monitor over here. It's okay. It's not cinematic, but it's good enough for what we got to do. Let's see. Tammy, you got to come up with something to talk about so I can drink my coffee.
Yeah, I know. Well, Chris says I unhooked the coax so it can be a 24/7 show.
I unhooked the coax so it can be a 24/7 show. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I know what the coax. He unhooked the coax from the radio. That's the only thing that I can do. He detached himself from the radio so that he could watch our video. It's kind of like what I got. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yeah. But I gotta hook my antennas back up. I need to get me a switch box.
Yeah.
Because every time it rains around here, Tammy says lightning's coming. So I jump up and unhook all the cables from the coax from the back of the radio. I need to get me a switch box.
Yeah.
So that I can, turn the antennas on and off. So anyway, that's what. And I hate the fact that we got this delay like this because it's just so hard to kind of, go back and forth. Yeah. But thank you, Mr. Keith. We'll see you.
Well, he says good night. So
he says see you all on Sunday. Good night. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hang out. We'll put you live on TV.
Yeah.
Could I do a whole channel of my own for the ham radio? Why, you don't like the ham radio videos? Oh, he unhooks it. He says he never uses switches. I've lost 3 radios with switches. Wow.
Oh, then he don't need a switch.
And he
just needs that plug.
So I guess Kat doesn't like the ham radio. Doesn't like me talking about ham radio. She wants.
No, she said you could do a whole channel.
Randy, you could. Oh yeah, and you're right. Ahead of her time. Hello from Grady.
And I look forward to seeing your garden this year. Is that my brother Grady? Is that Grady and Michelle?
Ahead of her time. I don't know.
I don't know.
Hello from
But
Grady.
I do have a brother named Grady.
Yeah. Well, ahead of her time. You kind of showed up a little late.
Yeah.
But
I probably just found it. But we're glad you're here.
Yeah. Well, we do have a delay. I'm going to try to fix that. It's supposed to be 1 second.
Yeah, that's a lot longer than.
But we're more like 20 seconds or so.
Or more.
Yeah. So, but I will look into the settings on that. Oh, that is your brother.
It is. Okay. Well, it's Michelle.
Is it Michelle?
Yeah, it's Michelle.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you made it. I didn't even know you were on the channel. I mean, did you even knew about the channel? Well, I knew Grady knew about the channel, but I didn't know y'all were subscribed.
Hello from Grady and I. Oh, that's Michelle.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's Michelle.
Okay, I thought it might have been Grady.
No, it said Grady and I.
That's what I said. I thought it said exclamation point, but I didn't realize that was an I exclamation point. Oh, she does watch us.
Oh, well, cool.
Okay. Well, not going to be a whole lot more to watch tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just about done with my coffee.
Yeah.
But we will, we're going to try to keep up the, the Sunday, the Sunday lives. I mean, it gives us something to do. We actually do, enjoy doing the lives. Tammy actually likes the lives.
Yeah, I like the lives because then.
Well, when you guys say something, it sparks
something in the brain. I mean, if I got to figure out what to say for an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, you guys be sitting there forever waiting for her to come up with something to say. That's why I talk so much. Just saying, just so you know. The reason, Tammy looks at me and she's going like, say something,
because I don't know what to say.
And then sometimes I'll say something and she say, well, we already talked about that last week. And I said, well, you wanted me to say something.
Grady's still in Nashville? He's been in Nashville, hasn't he?
He went to Nashville because he works in Nashville.
Well, I know he works in Nashville, but I mean, he gets to come home every now and then and build a pool before he has to go back out.
Yeah.
Oh, Wanda's in there too. Sweet taters in the grocery, few strawberry plants.
Sweet taters in the grocery, few strawberry plants.
It's too early to put out sweet potatoes. I don't put out sweet potatoes till like end of April, maybe. After it's good and warm.
She probably bought them at the grocery store.
That's what it says. And then strawberry plants.
She bought some sweet potatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can buy that stuff year round.
Honey, she's talking about slips. She didn't say slips, but I'm sure that's what she's talking about. sweet taters, and strawberry plants.
Okay.
You have to speak girl. Isn't that right, Wanda? Isn't that what you're saying? And now I got to delay. I have to wait for her to see what she says.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that delay, guys, because it really because we end up jumping from one to the other and then to the other and then saying something and then going, oh, but whatever. He leaves on Sundays or Mondays.
Yeah.
I know he stays on the road. I don't know how often. I don't know how often he goes up there, but it really. I mean, he works up there. Red and white onions. I got a bump on the back of my head. I must have hit my head somewhere because I got
probably.
A lump.
I wouldn't doubt it. They had onion sets out here at Tractor Supply a couple weeks ago, but I have nematodes so bad out here, so I don't mess with no onions. I mean, unless I had one of these days when we get lots and lots and lots and lots of subscribers, and somebody wants to give me some of those raised beds to do videos on, then I'll get me some onions. But putting them in the dirt is a waste of time.
Yeah, we don't have enough.
We just, I mean,
subscriber base or get enough views. They look at the amount of views that we got and they say, "Huh, forget them."
Yeah, forget them. They're not big enough. They're not worthy. So one of these days, somebody will give us something good and raise beds.
20, 45-minute delay. There's a setting for that though in OBS. I don't know if you know about it, but you can go to the settings in OBS, and in the advanced settings you can actually change that delay. I know YouTube we have a 1 second delay, but the settings in OBS itself, there is in the advanced setting a second for like 20 seconds, or you can set it for like 1 second or 3 seconds. I need to fix that because we have done that. Remember when we had all that trouble buffering?
Yeah.
We was before we got Starlink. That's what would cause that, is because I try to push the video to the limit, so that we could do the lives and not sit there and wait for like 20, 45 seconds for somebody to say something. But anyway, yeah, Chris, I've watched some of your live videos. Let's see here. Yeah, I could start. Cat didn't say anything. Don't be offended. I love you, but I'm not interested in ham radios.
Cat. Me either. But he loves them. He loves them.
I do. I only got to do something. Tammy don't want to go out there and do cooking videos all the time.
I don't say a word.
She'll do them if I drag her out there to go do them. Yeah. But you don't have to. I mean, if you see a ham radio video come out, just don't watch it. No offense taken.
Right.
But there are some factions of our channel where people are interested in ham radio.
Yeah.
The comments I get from them are, "Oh, this was just, I loved it.
Yeah.
I just loved it."
Yeah.
And
then it's funny if they subscribe to Randy doing a radio video and then I do a cooking video, then they unsubscribe.
Well, we don't know if they do or not.
Yeah, it's pretty much because it's like your first impression, and that's what the channel is. And so then a lot of people, if they see me cooking, then they think it's all a cooking show, and then we're outside doing something else, or we're building crab traps, and then they unsubscribe.
That's why
that's not what they signed up for. So we really don't know what people sign up for, so we just do it all
through the phone, not OBS. Okay.
Pick and choose what you watch because life is life. That's why it's called.
But that's what. And one of the things that I've started doing, and I need to improve upon it, is an intro to each of our videos.
Yeah, separate one so that they know. So that
No,
you
not
know
not
what's
separate, not separate. One that shows a little
right,
bit everything about what the channel does.
right, kind of.
Okay, like show, like when I get the boat back on the water, we'll have a little, quick like 2-second boat scene, and 2-second radio scene, a 2-second cooking scene, and
Yeah,
and then Tammy goes, "Hi,
yeah,
welcome to my kitchen."
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
um, but I will tell you this: the ham radio video that I did, uh, for the grid down, or be prepared.
yeah,
That's probably when it came out, it was our highest rated
yeah,
video for days on end.
yeah.
And right now, like on my Dodge, my '99 Dodge,
Mhm.
that video has, what we're doing is we're doing what's called evergreen videos. Okay. We can sit here and do this kind of video all day long every Sunday, but YouTube doesn't put these out. You actually have to find our channel, watch us, see if you like kind of hanging out and just talking. Um, and then, we can just kind of like do this on the side.
Yeah,
But the other videos, like the work I've done on the trucks, the crab trap videos are by far the most famous on our
yeah.
channel.
It is. It is. Yeah. The truck
And
videos
the
were.
truck video is in the tens of thousands of views.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you wouldn't think that changing out a part on an old truck would be that popular, but it's like they call them evergreen videos, and people just
if somebody
they
does
go
a
to
search,
Google and they download a search or whatever. Google sends them to that video because
so
it's about
I mean,
what they're looking for.
everything that you guys
Yeah,
see
we're
that
not
comes
offended.
through.
Yep, Miss Cat, we're not offended that we
No,
love
you
you
don't like
too.
ham
We love you
radio.
too. You do it
You
every
could, if you
week.
want to make a comment saying stop making ham radio videos.
Yeah, you didn't do that. You just said, yeah, you didn't do that. We're not upset.
No, but
Yeah,
it's kind of like, I mean, if we didn't have the evergreen videos,
yeah,
the channel would be worthless.
right. You have to have those things like that stay up on a continual basis.
I could
Like my cooking videos. I mean, you can go back. Even when I had 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers, we're up to 6, y'all. Thank y'all. Anyway,
6,000,
I'd have
almost
2,000 or
halfway to
4,000. I
6,100
still
already.
wouldn't have 40, 50, 60 views on a video, on a cooking video.
Yeah, Tammy's.
That was really, it's really disheartening. I mean, we put
It
a lot of
does, and she
time
does
in
get
those cooking
upset
videos,
because
and then nobody watches them. Now we're up to 6,000 subscribers. I bet you 150 won't watch the video.
200,
You know,
250, 300 views
yeah. I mean,
on the
it's
cooking.
amazing.
But I tell her,
know,
it's kind of
but
like
his stuff that I think is boring and beyond belief
it's carrying the
is
channel.
what carries the channel. So, it is what it is. If it was just me and my cooking, we'd probably fail. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's kind of like YouTube has to constantly figure out
Yeah, that algorithm
who likes
thing.
you. Okay, so
Yeah.
what they do, they got a seed audience, and so if we put a video out and you get it like within a minute or 5 minutes, you are considered part of the seed audience.
Yeah, seed audience.
And so if you watch that video and you watch it for any significant amount of time,
right.
which like the whole thing, just saying, then other people that have the same viewing habits as you that have been discovered after you've watched the video, it will push it out to the next level.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't make it past
our seed audience,
the video dies.
Yeah.
So our seed audience, which is probably all you guys there,
you guys, that's on the live tonight. That's about our seed. Y'all are the ones who watch a whole video.
Yeah. So the seed audience. and I don't know if I explained it right, but basically, the seed audience. So whoever watches that video, then those nodes get selected, and then it goes to the next level.
Yeah.
So if you don't watch every single video that we put out and watch the whole thing, then Tammy's videos get killed.
Yeah.
Ain't the same thing with me. I think I did a great video. It's like your pancake syrup video. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
That was,
man.
and it probably
the
still
best video.
that probably still is. I mean, video quality, entertaining, music wise,
Yeah.
visually, one of the best videos we ever put out.
Yeah.
It got killed.
Yeah. Nobody watched it.
Nobody wants to know how to make.
Nobody wants to know how to make homemade syrup. I guess.
Homemade. We thought it would do great.
Yeah, I thought that would be. I mean, because it's cheap. Doesn't take but just a few minutes to make. Doesn't cost hardly any money to make. All three of them were super, super cheap syrups. I thought that would be like an evergreen. I thought that would be a great video. No.
I ought to post that link here, and everybody go watch that video and watch it all the way through and revive the pancake syrup video.
I thought that was the greatest video. We had the best time making it.
Yeah,
and it turned out so good. We thought it turned out so good.
Yeah,
and nobody watched it.
Nope.
Nobody watched it.
Yeah, you got to figure out how to get to the.
Yeah, that's the other thing about cooking videos too. It's like
what I need, what we need is input. It is
really hard to y'all give me input, okay?
We need input. What will make you watch the whole video?
No, I'm not worried about that. You got to watch. You get time is time.
Well, they say you got to hook them in the beginning, and you got to hook them in the middle, to drag them to the end. That's what they say. I don't know how to do that. You know, it's like you start talking about one thing here, and then somewhere down the line you go, "Oh, if you watch to the end of the video, I'm going to tell you all about this." Tammy, that's what gets Tammy.
Yeah.
Tammy watches the video and she's saying, "All right, come on now."
Yeah.
Enough is enough. This guy, what was it?
I don't know. I don't do that because that makes me mad. Somebody says, "Wait till the end of the video, and then I'll tell you something," and then you wait till the end of the video.
Remember that the one where the guy was talking about the easiest one of the most important and easiest animals to raise is and he would talk about goats, and then he said, "No, it's not goats, and it's a hog. No, it's not hogs.
Oh man,
chickens? No, it's not chickens. Although you thought it would be."
It was 19
minutes. And Tammy's going, "Come on, tell me."
And he gets down to the end, and it's rabbits. Okay.
See, we told you like within 30 seconds.
Yeah, we can tell you within 30 seconds that a rabbit is the best homestead animal, because even if you live in an apartment, you can raise rabbits because rabbits don't smell. They don't put out a whole lot of poop. You know.
Yeah, they do. We got piles.
Well, that's because we leave it for fertilizer. But I mean, you could just roll up the paper or roll up your newspaper and throw it away and put in some new newspaper or something.
Well, yeah, you can do that.
Because they're really easy.
But we got that.
They don't make any noise.
Mesh. No, they don't.
No, they don't make any noise.
Except
nobody ever know you had them.
Except Little Man. Remember when he squealed?
Oh, that's different.
That was cool.
Yeah. Somebody is.
That's Heather.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
She's the second time she's tried.
All right. Oh.
You want to take it? Go outside.
Yeah, I'll go outside. We're about wrapped up, right?
Yeah, you better hurry up. Go.
Oh
wait, is it still there, or did I?
You cut it off.
Oh man.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Crap.
If she calls back, I'll run get it.
Yeah, dog. I didn't mean to. I accidentally did the slide thing in the wrong way. Oops. How come when I rewind your video, it will keep me looking like I didn't watch the whole video? How come when I rewind your video, so you take it and you pull it back, it will keep me looking like I didn't watch the whole video.
I don't know. I think it does. Because my phone does that. It'll on when I'm if I'm watching somebody else's video and I pause it or I go back to look at something, it doesn't always go to the end. But I think it actually does. It just does that on my phone. But I'm not sure.
See, that's another Chris is making a point, and about doing 8-minute videos. Um, I've tried to do, and I'm telling you this, and listen to me, because
do like that.
it doesn't. Well, the only thing, because it aggravates the hell out of me.
What?
It doesn't matter how long the video is or how short the video is. The percentage viewed is the same. So if we watch it, average view duration 8 minutes. Okay, everybody wants 8-minute videos. So then I go to doing 8-minute videos. I kept them between 8 to 10 minutes. Remember that?
Yep, we tried.
And they would still only watch 50% or 34% of the video. It's average view duration, 34%. I do a video that's 30 minutes long. Average view duration between 35 to 50%. And so it doesn't matter how long the video is, they only want to watch a third or half of it.
Yeah.
But see, I think what it is, a lot of people they go to watch the video and then they want to hurry up and get to the information or to the
whatever it is they're interested in.
Whatever it is they're interested in, so they click ahead. And they click ahead. Sometimes when you hit that little adjustment bar, it'll have the hills. Everybody watched this the most.
Right. Yeah.
The reason why that is because Google, or they do chapters, right? Google promotes videos, and then it will only play chapters. So that particular chapter in that video gets played a lot. Yeah. It's not that's suspense captures. Wait till I do my Mission Impossible video on the kitchen. It's going to be cool. Yeah. So it's really hard to say, because when you hit the slide button and you bump the video up to try to get to the end, the amount of time that you slid past that video, that doesn't count. But we're just going to make our videos the way we like them.
Yeah.
And, and try to make some fun and entertaining video.
I mean, we always try to make them entertaining, but to where you can learn something. I mean,
and that's another thing. Some people that really get into the how do you say that? Get into the some people like to just sit there and listen to people talk, okay? And some people don't watch videos unless they can learn something. They're like the how-to videos. That's why I do the the radio or the truck or the crab traps or something like that. The evergreen videos.
Essie wants in. She is.
Is she? She's picking at that door.
Knocking on the door. Yeah.
So your shorts are getting 5,000 to 10,000 views, huh? Maybe my shorts are like crazy, like 5,000, 10,000 views. So you're doing those shorts on ham radio? Maybe I should do a channel on ham radio shorts. Do nothing but shorts. I do like a 30-minute video, and then let vidIQ like chop that up into shorts and just upload them. That's why I'm here. I want to learn. Well, you're gonna just learn from our mistakes and learn from us just talking. We're not like really trying to because most of you guys are older than us. Tammy, are you coming back? Yeah. Okay, well, hurry up. Yeah, you guys are older than us. What are we going to teach you guys? Somebody said something about cooking. Tammy said, because like half of our audience at one time were all men. And so Tammy goes, well, why are men watching a cooking channel? And I said, because they're all divorced and they didn't know how to cook. So now they got to try to figure out how to cook. That's what I said. They're on their own, or someone has passed on and left them to themselves. That's like what's going to happen with me. Tammy's going to end up not being around anymore. Hopefully I'll go first, but if she goes, what am I going to do about cooking? I'll have to watch all her videos. Tammy, you need to come on. Oh, did you guys hear any? I hate shorts. Yeah, I don't like shorts.
Yeah, I don't watch shorts either.
Well, Kat said, well, yeah, but the thing of it is, Chris says he makes shorts and he says they watch them like crazy. And Kat says she hates shorts.
I hate shorts.
But see, it's the young people that like the shorts. Now, when we did do shorts early in the beginning, we had a lot of younger people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
but all they would do.
They don't have an attention span.
Yeah. Well, first of all, they didn't have any advertising or anything set up for shorts and stuff like that. And so, you were really wasting your time doing the shorts because, even the shorts that we got right now that get, some views, you make 1/1000th of a cent in a month.
Yeah.
Or a nickel in a month. I don't know how much
Chris
does. He's getting 5,000 and 10,000 views. We were lucky to get 500-600 views on video.
Yeah.
But maybe if I did the ham radio, that might be different, and just put that on a channel and just do shorts. Oh, I know what I do. I do a ham radio video, and then I chop it up into shorts, and then upload the shorts to another channel. That way, it's not like the same content, because YouTube doesn't like you to do. YouTube don't like you to upload like dual content. So if we started a cooking channel, we started a ham radio channel, or we started a fix it video channel, we couldn't upload the same type of the same content, same videos on different channels, because we get a flag and then we get demonetized.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Yes, and we don't want to do that. And so, Kat, Tammy doesn't want to do separate channels.
I really, if he wants to do one all by himself, that's fine. But
I started this one all by myself, and I actually ended up.
Yeah, actually, this was his channel. That's a true story.
It's still.
I told him I didn't want nothing to do with it. I didn't want to be.
She didn't want to have nothing to do with it. In the first gardening video,
on YouTube.
I kept trying to move the camera to get in front of her so I could record her face, right? And then she kept walking around in a circle and going like this and turning her head and kept going like that.
Yeah.
But she didn't want to. But after the first couple months, I had my first 2 months, I had almost 200 subscribers.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. It was going pretty good with just him.
Yeah. Do my ham in shorts, canning and gardening. We'll do canning and gardening shorts. Actually, I used to take our long videos and Tammy's videos and do a lot of shorts, and our chicken videos, our rabbit videos.
Yeah, we did some. We did some shorts.
We did. They're there.
It just seemed like a lot of work for nothing.
Let's see. Do your hams in shorts, canning, gardening, cooking on this one. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Kat. I'm so sorry. That's okay. I've had people tell me I need to go out and sleep in a chicken coop.
He did. I don't remember.
I mean, Tammy is so sweet and so innocent.
I don't know what he said or did, but
somebody just don't like me, and then they want.
They told me to go sleep in the chicken coop.
But some people like Larry the Cable Guy, and some people don't.
Right.
Some people like George Carlin, some people don't.
Yeah, it's all right.
Some people like Tucker Carlson, some people don't. So just pick and choose.
Yeah.
Pick and choose. No shorts for the cooking and gardening and canning.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to do them just for you, Kat.
No. I don't.
If I do one and I put it out there and it's only like 30 seconds long, you know where it came from. No, and I am so messing with you. Okay. Just having a little bit.
Cooper poop.
I don't know. I ain't got hardly any teeth. So if you didn't understand me, it was chicken coop.
Yeah.
No, he's saying go sleep in the chicken poop. Chicken poop. Chicken coop. But it's COUP.
Yeah.
So, but we're just going to keep doing like we're doing. Y'all just kind of hang out, and
on Sunday what you think about what we did through the week. I mean, that's what it's for.
Yeah, well, that and was just kind of like if we did do anything, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep doing like the little video clips, kind of show what we did and how we did it, or along the way, before I actually do the video.
Yeah,
and then maybe they can learn. I love Randy. I just don't like ham.
Okay.
I was actually going to do an intro. What about CB? Because I was going to do an intro and make it kind of like a convoy almost. Finding some trucker music out there and try to do it like. If I made it fun, Kat, you could actually enjoy the video and made it funny. Those last two videos that I did on the ham radio, I'm going to tell you, I felt like I was hammering, whoever was actually watching it, because
it was hammering.
It was, and I didn't mean to come across that way, because yes, Chris, I saw your beard. Because I feel that ham radio is such a necessity, and when I talk about it, and if somebody says, I don't want a ham radio, well, you live out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't live out like
us,
it's not as
or if you're even in the remote country or rural areas that are even populated, or if you're stuffing your cabinets trying to get prepared for doomsday and you don't have a ham radio.
Yeah, but not everybody.
I know, but it just.
Doomsday.
I know, but see, when we, before all that, you need to hush. Before all that stuff happened to us back around 2012, okay, 2008
to 2012, yeah,
to 2012, my businesses were slowly fading, and Tammy was all into this, the Facebook stuff, right? Yeah. And so, okay, so the thing of it is, I love to hunt. Mm-hmm. Okay, I grew up on CB radios, and there's a lot of, and I was in Scouts, up until you weren't allowed to be a Boy Scout anymore. And so when she said, when are you gonna buy a gun? I said, I'm gonna go get one this weekend.
Yeah. I didn't have to tell him twice to
No, so I went up and we went to the gun we went to the gun show. I found an AR-15 for $600, brand new. I bought it. Yeah. Then I started buying bullets, thousands. Yeah. And then she says, When do you
Then I
go?
told him he needed more bullets because bullets were going up because they weren't going to make any more bullets, so you couldn't buy bullets for the guns.
We
that
bought
you
so many
owned.
bullets they wouldn't let us buy bullets anymore. But anyway, then the radio thing came up,
Yeah.
and so and I had no idea. I thought at the time I was a CB kind of thing. Every time I went on the road, I always made sure I had a CB in the vehicle. You can ask Tammy.
Yeah.
You remember the
Yeah.
Dodge you wrecked?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a CB radio in there. Anyway, so but back in the day, CB radios was really the way,
Yeah.
a lot of people had CB radios. You could call on the radio and you could get anybody, anywhere.
Somebody somewhere.
Somebody somewhere within 10 miles or so has a CB on in the truck, but not anymore. Okay. All I'm going to say is that, you got
Stop whining.
stop whining, cat. We just did all them strikes on Iran. What happens if the sleeper cells wake up and there's no longer, unless you got Starlink, internet or cell phone towers? Yeah. Okay. Or we get a cyber attack and it disrupts communications. And you want to know what's going on. Well, you're not going to get that unless you have a radio. And I'm talking about Tammy, shut up.
Okay.
I know, but see, I'm sorry, but that's the way I am, because I just can't understand how somebody in a prepared state of mind cannot be serious and get their ham radio license.
Okay. But you said it. Enough said.
And I said it. So I'm going to try to make all the other ones fun.
Yeah. He could probably do a hunting video, but it'd be so boring. You'd just bored to tears. I mean, all you do is sit in a tree and wait.
Yeah, I used to take Tammy out when I go deer hunting.
Bore me to death.
Well, I even bought one of those camo tents, that could sit a couple people just so she could go with me.
Yeah. No. That I can't sit still for that. That is not. I can fish. I can crab. I can.
But what I did,
but you got to sit for hours and hope something walks by. No, I don't want nothing to do with that. I can't sit still that long.
Yeah, I do. I do like to hunt, and I can show some of that. Well, when I get the time,
show you sitting in a tree.
Well, I could take him out and show him how to, deer hunt. Show him how to, find scrapes. Show him how to locate the deer. Yeah. Really pretty simple. But I don't hunt ducks.
No, we don't hunt ducks because they're nasty. I'm not killing anything that I'm not gonna eat, okay? And we're not eating a duck. That is the oiliest, nastiest meat. I mean, if you like duck, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. But I can't make a duck taste good. I have tried 4 or 5 times. I can't make a duck taste good, and I'm not trying again. It's just not.
She got a duck. She says, "Oh, your sister says if I cook it like this, it'll be good." Yeah. No, it wasn't. Unless she didn't follow her instructions very well. But one thing Tammy and I do like to do together, that's the boat. Yeah. Not so much crabbing, but when we had the Silverton.
Yeah. We used to love to go fishing.
No, we take the boat.
And I don't have any strength in this arm, so I can't reel it in. I can throw, I can cast, and I can get it out there, and I can get it set, and then I have to give it away. I can't pull it in. There's no way I could ever.
But I mean, we like deep sea fishing. We would go.
Do it anyway.
we would go 25 and 35 miles offshore just to go catch grouper.
Yeah, we love to fish.
So
love to eat fish.
Yeah. Well, when we get the crab boat going, we'll do a few videos on the crabbing and then see how that goes. See if they become evergreen videos. When trout season comes in, we can go out and catch the trout and show them how to catch some trout. Show them how to catch grouper. Show them how to catch cobia, because they're all different. Yeah. They're all different.
Yep, different hooks, different baits.
Certain times of the year.
Yeah.
Certain depths of water. You gotta be there when they're there. So let's see, that's why I joked about my beards. It's senseless to say ham is not interesting. You get it?
I got it.
What does it mean?
I got it.
Tell me about it. I got to read it again.
Chris is a ham guy. He's an Elmer.
I know he is.
Okay.
That is why I joked about my beard. It's senseless to say ham is not interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it is senseless to say ham is not interesting.
Okay, but we're over that subject right now.
So next time you want to make ham and potato soup, I don't want nothing to do with
it. Oh yeah, you do. You love that stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
We're done.
What time we got here?
Yeah, it's almost 9.
Oh wow, we getting ready to go on 2 hours. I guess what we'll have to do is we'll have to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tune in next week.
Yeah.
And we'll just run our mouth some more.
Yeah.
We enjoy talking to you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty cool. Yeah. So thanks for keeping us company.
And thanks for staying in so long. I mean, some of you been there for the whole 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We got, Randy should do a cooking video with that. I do.
He did.
I have.
He's done a couple. He has.
But when I cook, I go overboard now.
He did a butt rub. Well, did I make the butt rub or did you? You made it. He made the butt rub and did a video, and he made home fries, eggs, and onions.
I did home fries. Yeah, the meal before you go deer hunt.
Yeah, the deer hunting meal.
The deer hunting meal. But it's called home fries with eggs and onions.
Yeah.
A breakfast fit for a king. I have done, and now that we got this new kitchen, I want to show off all my wares.
Yeah.
You know?
He'll probably do a few more too. And
I can do it.
Our friend Keith said Jake, which Jake is our friend too. I mean, we knew who he was talking about. I believe Jake recently lost his wife, and so he's probably been cooking quite a bit. And he always could cook. He always did the outside cooking, for get-togethers. I'll enjoy having Jake show me around.
Jake wants to come over and have some and do some cooking. He wants to become famous.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's going to do that with only 6,000 subscribers and only 300 views. But it's okay.
That's okay.
We just keep
do it.
We just keep doing it.
Jakey's a pretty cool.
Yeah, Jake is good.
And he did.
We used to all get together and play like guitars together every once in a while. I wanted to, but they play guitars and drums and stuff like that. But they don't do that very much. If they would have kept going over Jack's, we probably still be doing that. But
everybody gets busy.
Yeah, life just gets too busy for something or some people. It was. I will be doing so much smoke cooking this year. Yes.
Yeah, Posey gave us a smoker over a year ago.
No, he brought it when he first started watching the channel. It's like two years ago.
Yeah, and we haven't done a thing with it.
He says, "Here, do something with it." Well, he thought I was still running the boat and
we'd have mullet and stuff.
Well, yeah, and because a big thing around here is smoked mullet. And we would go and do what's called the mullet run. Yeah. That's where You know, you go out, you throw a cast net, you catch hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds of mullet, and then you take the roe and eat the roe, and then smoke
the fish.
Smoke the fish. The smoked mullet's really good. We'll have to show them how to do that. But
have I not done a brisket? Maybe I haven't.
They're
never super expensive. Maybe I haven't, but it's getting close to St. Patty's. Maybe they'll run a sale or something.
I hope Tammy wasn't bored. What does she mean by that?
I don't know. No, I'm not bored.
Oh no.
Yeah, if I haven't done a brisket video, yeah, it's getting close to St. Patty's Day. They may put them on sale. I might. I do it, but I only do it when it's on sale because otherwise it's like way out of my price range. I mean, I can't afford $30 for a brisket, and it, feed us 2 days. That's just crazy. But if they put them on sale, I'll get one. I'll do a brisket video.
Well, it's like the rib roast. We only buy those like when they go on
only buy rib roast for when they put them on sale.
Father's Day or
Father's Day.
Christmas. Christmas. Yep. We'll buy one. We almost didn't get one this year, but my dad got us one.
Dad bought us one for Christmas.
Yeah, how about that?
I didn't even buy one because I wasn't going to pay it.
I wonder what Kat means by "I hope Tammy wasn't bored." Did you catch that?
I don't know. I said I'm not bored. I don't know what it was about.
I don't either. Tammy gets bored with me talking. Okay. Okay, so you want to go ahead and wrap it up, honey? We got 2 hours on here.
Yeah, absolutely not. You didn't say anything wrong. We are family. Everybody on this live.
Yeah, Miss Johnny. Yeah. Oh, I see your heart.
I don't know why you would think that.
Good night, all. Good night, y'all. Not. I make great pastrami. I love pastrami.
Yeah.
Isn't that what's
if
made
we
up?
Ever get that smoker running or going, yeah, well, I can make.
My dad got us that little smoker out there that.
Yeah, we had never used it either, but it's so tiny. I mean, it won't even hold a good roast.
It'll hold a roast. It'll definitely
little one. That thing.
It's that wide.
No, it isn't. That thing is narrow. It's like
it is this wide.
It's like for a chicken, maybe.
I'm gonna do a video on it so that you can see how wide it is. It's plenty big enough for a roast.
Okay.
It really is not for massive, amounts of food, but a roast. Mm-hmm. It's got a little tray down at the bottom. You get the propane. It lights a burner.
I don't know. Don't you use pork belly to make pastrami? Don't you use the pork belly or the? If it's pork belly, it's extremely expensive nowadays.
Didn't you just get a pork belly?
Yeah. Did you see how much that was? Oh, it was ridiculous. It was almost $5 a pound or something. It was $6. I'd have to go back and look at that video. I showed the. Yeah, no.
It was a long time ago. No, well, not that long. Long enough, I can't remember.
I don't know what flack or flat is.
Flat.
Here. They don't call it that here.
Brisket corned beef is cheap.
Not here. Corned beef here is super expensive. Super expensive.
I don't know. We'll have to check it out. I don't know. I like to have brisket. I used to go to this place that had barbecue, and I would get their brisket.
Yeah.
But back then, it was reasonable.
Yeah, back then. Now, I mean, I use, or like I said, I hadn't bought brisket in a while because unless they put it on sale for Patty's Day, I probably can't get it. It's not cheap here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Yeah.
And we'll get to work on this kitchen out here.
Yeah, we will get some more.
Maybe I'll have part 1 and part 2 on the video. I've been kind of like collecting everything because it's going to be a hammer job when I do that, when I do the video from beginning to end. with clips.
Yeah,
and
because
stuff.
it's all clipped and chopped.
It's well, yeah, and we've got to we got to have some kind of narrative as we're going through there. We just can't show
you can't just
blank clips.
pop,
What
pop.
you guys are seeing is mostly the B-roll, which is going to be incorporated into the actual video. So as I have fun doing my video editing with all my zooming and panning and music and stuff like that, you'll get a chance to see that. And I know we've already talked about that too.
All right.
So
it's 9 o'clock. We're gonna wrap up.
Is it 9 o'clock?
It is 9 o'clock. We're gonna
wow,
wrap
you
up.
guys were fun tonight.
Yeah, it was fun. 2 hours. Yeah, and we kept talking through the whole 2 hours.
And the thing of it is, I gave Tammy permission to say goodnight.
Yeah.
And she decided to keep talking.
Yeah.
She's getting so used to you guys, and she's starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. And so she's starting to become a little bit more freer.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. With her. Yeah. See her smiling?
Yeah.
You know when she's doing good when she's smiling. Because when she's not smiling, she's looking at me.
Yeah, I'm looking. All right. Y'all have a great
y'all have a good night.
We will see y'all next
You can
week.
hang out until I click the button, but once I click that button,